Real talk. No one wants to talk about this, but we need to. Movies love death. News talks about death every day. But regular, everyday life, social media, we pretend it doesn't exist. Post our wins, our vacations, our gym workouts. We never post the question that actually protects the people we love the most. Do you have a will in place? Not a scary question, not a morbid question, a responsible question. Because let's be honest, most of us walk around with this quiet little lie in our head. It won't happen to me. Unless you know the actual date of your passing, which none of us do, then the I'll do it later isn't a real plan. And here's why that matters. What happens if you don't have a will? If you own a home, you have children, or even just a bank account, dying without a will means that the state decides everything. Your family doesn't, your kids don't, your wishes don't. I've seen it firsthand. When my grandma passed, her adult children, siblings who grew up and loved each other, all were fighting with who gets what and what should happen to the house. Do they sell it? They barely even speak to each other now. Not because anyone was greedy, but because there was no plan. Clarity, the grief mixed with uncertainty, created chaos. Imagine leaving behind a house, 4 children, with 0 instructions. Who gets the home? Does someone buy the others out? Does the home get sold? Who decides? Answer: the courts. Not your family, and the process could take months and even years, and it could cost thousands. But what happens if you do have a will? Everything is clear, everything is documented, everything is calm. If you own a home and you leave behind 4 children, you will legally outline who receives the property, whether it should be sold or not, how the money gets divided, who handles the estate, who makes the final decisions without fighting, who cares for the minor kids, if any, how bank accounts, cars, life insurance, personal items, and sentimental things get distributed. A will is basically your voice after you're gone. It protects your family from chaos, confusion, and conflict. It protects the relationships between the people you care about. Here's the truth. People don't avoid wills because they're complicated. People avoid wills because they think they'll live forever. But the most loving thing that you can do for your family is make a plan before it happens. I offer a simple will planning service. No stress, no thousands of dollars of attorney bills, no waiting 6 months, just clarity, protection, and peace of mind. If you own a home, have children, have assets, want to avoid family fights, want to make sure your wishes are heard and honored, I can help you get your will done quickly and affordably. Send me a message that says will info and I'll give you the options. You don't need to wait. You just need to care enough about your family to plan ahead.